There once was an African king, and he grew up with a best friend, one that he loved. And him and his best friend would always go hunting. And they would do as hunters do, prepare the gun. I don't hunt, so that's really all I know. So they prepare the guns and then go out to hunt. All right, here we go. One day they're out in the savannah, and the king says to his friend, "I see a prey. Hand me the gun." So what does the friend do? He gives it to him. But before he says this line, and this friend had a way of always repeating this line, despite the moment, good, bad, ugly, pretty, he had the same response. He would say, "This is good!" Yeah, he was very optimistic. So he gives him the gun, the king grabs it, sees the prey, gets ready, pulls the trigger, and blows his own thumb off. Okay, it's dark. Some of you laughed, I don't know why. The king looks at his friend, and guess what the friend said back to him? "This is good!" The king said no. And he put his friend in the deepest jail in the kingdom. It's not good. You're out of your mind. Fast forward another year. The king is out hunting again, this time by himself. All right? No thumb, but you can still hunt, I'm sure. He finds another prey, draws back, and before he pulls the trigger, a tribe of cannibals take him captive. Yes, this is a very violent story. They take him back to their tribe. They tie him up at the stake. Get a little salt, a little pepper, a little Louisiana hot sauce. The fire is getting hot, burning him up. Yes, that's fire. That's the sound they make. And just as they're about to go cut into the king, they notice something. You see, this is one of those organic tribes. They say, "Oh, we cannot eat this king. We only eat whole foods." So, that's how whole foods. So they let him go, actually. Yeah, it's actually bad luck in their culture to eat things that are not whole. So the king, realizing that his friend was right, goes back to the jail, finds the friend, says, "I'm sorry. I deeply apologize. I never should have put my best friend in jail." You want to know what the friend said back to him? He said, No. "This is good!" And the king said, "What do you mean this is good? I put you in jail." You know what he said back? He said, "If you hadn't pulled that trigger and blown your thumb off and put me in jail, I would be with you and not with you today." The purpose of that story is very simple. In life, despite the situation, we can't actually always respond with optimism. Okay? And the truth is, if you reflect back on your trials, your tribulations, the dark side, the breakups, the heartaches, a year or two later, you always find, actually, you grew a lot from those moments. You learned a lot. And that's actually how we grow. That's how we accumulate wisdom in this life. And so, despite the situation, despite the political chaos that we are in, actually, we have to be grateful for these times. We always respond. This is